Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. What more could you ask for? I'm keeping these on board because obviously it's the Pride of Britain Awards for DXTL or Club DXTL under 7s, under 8s, end of an era. Yes, we're moving out of football. We're continuing with our DXTL Ref Spec campaign and also other sports, and we're going to get involved a little bit more. Basically, I won't be affiliated to anyone. We go back to independence, and obviously there's a lot that we need to talk about to discuss within grassroots football. But once again, obviously forgive me if you see me ecstatic still over yesterday's result with DXTL under 7s, and thanks for the support from the managers and some of the parents there from the under 8s as well. It was great, tremendous support. The kids did themselves proud. Little Sammy was away, as we said yesterday, but I'm sure those kids will still be remembering that for many years to come. And I've told them to put all their kits in a frame and put photographs, because you never ever know if those kids one day make it. They'll look back on that with the photographs, their very, very first season and the cups. Yes, they won the Europa League Vauxhall Conference. Vauxhall Conference? The Europa League Conference League, and also they won the cup yesterday, the Alice Patricia Cup. So well done to our under 7s and the development. I can't be more prouder. When we had this young team yesterday performing for us at the end of the season, the very last game of the season, I cast my mind back to when we were training on the grass, and the kids couldn't kick a ball, the kids were going in every direction, they couldn't take a throw in, they're out anyway, soon we'll talk about that very, very shortly. They couldn't understand, and now one of the kids come to me yesterday, Jacob, and said to me, "Now I know what jockeying is now, Mal," and I laughed, mate. Honestly, it was absolutely what a comment. The kids have adapted, we've grown a great bond together. Sophie's going to take over that, but honestly, the way the kids are, they respect you, they don't want you to leave, but you've got to move on. And I was before Jurgen Klopp, so there you go. Big day for Jurgen. Today was end it all, forgiven. I'm not too sure. Did they say they were going to have an open top bus parade? I don't think they're going to now, because the way Jurgen has stated, after today he goes on holiday. Does that mean he's away on holiday, or does that mean the end? He said he'd be coming to games to watch the games and all that as well. So you never know. You never know what's in a pipeline in the future, do you? Never. So just be aware of that one. Anyway, we were talking grassroots first. Now, yesterday, obviously, coaches have been spending many hours trying to get the kids and the referees as well to take throw-ins perfectly. And you see organisations putting on videos about referees, how to take a throw, stopping a game, take the throw in properly. Well, come next season, it looks like there'll be no throw-ins, because the FA are cutting down, stopping the heading of the ball in grassroots football. Now, it's a sore point at the moment. If you look at all the social media posts that we're reading, there's a lot of people against this, because obviously grassroots football, kids football, is all about developing and learning the skills. Now, the banning throw-ins, I think up to under 11s, it may be. We'll obviously verify that. Under 10s, obviously we know what's happening. It's still size 3 ball. If anyone up to under 10, size 3 ball. If anyone was unsure about what they're using, but there'll be no throw-ins. Now, apparently there will be corners. I'm baffled at this. I really am, because what are we going to do now? Are we going to, if it's not, you're not allowed overhead height now. These are kids. So where do you bring that rule in? Something like that, something like that, something like that, you know. You understand where I'm coming from. And the goalkeeper could come out and punch a ball towards the head anyway, which happens, and you see it many, many times. Is it going to make the taller kids lift their foot up even more towards the head of a child because they can't head the ball? I just don't know. It's an indirect free kick if the ball goes out for a throw-in. It's indirect, could be fantastic. Let's cross the ball right into the box each time. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be easier for the kids. So they're going to cross the ball in all the time, and it's going to make matters worse because from a throw-in, I don't see many kids at the smaller side of the game heading the ball anyway. I really, really don't. If you see it be one occasional from 7s, 8s and 9s, I think as they get to 10s, you'll see a little bit more of heading the ball. Now, there's not many head the ball, and we know the balls are made softer. And people are telling us dementia, you know, to take that away from dementia, there's no proof, really, there's no evidence to fully state that this is causing the problems in later life. Now, you're looking at boxing, and yes, they've got kids wearing head guards, but do you know what? You can still punch. It's the force. What do we do? Everyone in the car, whiplash. The force, it's the force. Now, we're encouraging kids to go boxing, wear the headgear, and punch to the head. So, what are we going to say now? Right, okay, let's have the kids wearing headgear and they can head the ball as many times as they want. To be heading each other, you know, because they feel safe. I don't know how this is going to work. You know, we all turn around, people say, oh yeah, it's changed. Other leagues have been doing this for 2 years. Fantastic, but the indirect free kick, does it not? When you float that ball in, it's hard to explain. This is football, it really is football. And I'm looking forward in the future, near future, to try and get an official from the county FA to talk about it and maybe get a manager in as well, and questions and answers. I think that'd be a good one there, you know. And we'll discuss this, that's coming in for next season. The Summer League's going to do it this year. I doubt it very, very much. But now, what you'll see a mega friendlies, and what they'll all do, you'll know managers, I'll let them hit the ball if they want to, there's no free kick, you know, blah, blah, blah. This is the way we're going to do it, like the back pass. There's no back pass, apparently. Well, there was a back pass. I'll find out exactly how we're going from under it up to under the 11s. But there shouldn't be a back pass in any of the games towards the keepers. But we need your opinions on this. mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Now, I know it's a safety thing. 100% I'm with the kids in safety, but it's football. Now, the very few and far between headers of a ball in under 7s, under 8s games, I've seen that, witnessed this, stood there, watched many, many games, hundreds of games actually, you know what I mean, and I do not see many kids heading a ball. But what I do see are kids getting injured with tackles, shoulder barges, and clashing of heads because they're running into each other. Now, what do we do here? Where do we draw the line? I do need your opinions. I do need, because obviously I've got a lot more to say, and we will be saying that in the future, the very near future. Probably when I come back from holiday, because I'm away to Cyprus on the 5th of June. Yay! But the weather that we've got the weekend and we've had is absolutely brilliant. It's well worth waiting for. The kids, if they've been playing football, I hope you give them plenty of water, because things can happen there, you know, overheating there. You can see dehydration. We don't want that. We want the kids to be loaded with water and keep them cool as well. And I'm sure there have been water breaks all around today, and the referees would have discussed that, and they would have done that with the kids. And wherever you've been today, it's been a lot of cup games, so I hope that each and every one of you enjoyed them. Commiserations to the runners-up in the Cup, and congratulations to the winners of the Cups. And I'm sure there's still 1 or 2 league games that's going to be finishing in June, because the extension is just amazing, what the weather caused, all that rain. So there'll be still leagues continuing their league football. So officially we can't end the grassroots football season. The majority of leagues have caught up and have finished. Some leagues did cut games as well to catch up with the process, to make up the process of their schedule finishing on time. Now they'll be back out again till September, so it's a nice little break for all the kids, but there is many summer leagues going on out there. Yes, summer leagues and tournaments. Now we're giving our kids a couple of weeks break. Well, I'm not. I've got a few weeks break, but I'll be seeing the kids and I'll be turning up and watching them. And they're moving on to pastures new, both our under 7s and our under 8s. And the reason behind me not having a football club anymore, I wanted to start a club to pass the message on of respect and don't cross the line. And in those messages were the kids wearing the kits with don't cross the line and the respect logo all over them. And there's teams who are taking that on as well. And honestly, I really appreciate each and every one of you doing that for us. It really does make a difference in grassroots football to keep the message out there and show teams what you're made of. And that's all about respect. And I'll talk to many teams out there, all the kids, what it's all about, what we mean, what the referees mean to us on the field of play. So the refereeing, you need to make sure that the kids all respect that referee on and off the field of play. Many managers and coaches out there should be drumming that into them, and Jennings Football Academy will have me in there doing that, portraying that message, making that message a big deal within their club. Because if they don't, I'll be on board, and I want to hold a partnership with them as well as the Junior League in Kirby, and I'll tell you more about that, and we'll have them in soon as well. So I'll nip down there and watch their summer league and 1 or 2 games as well. Maybe next week, maybe catch up and watch 1 or 2 of the games there, see how things are going. But in the meantime, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please make sure that you respect that referee on and off the field of play. The referees got their work cut out next year. The young referees with the indirect free kicks, there's going to be plenty of them. It's going to keep those referees busy. Wow, how are we going to get on with all this? I'll be talking, well, I've talked to many people today, and good luck to all the teams who are out and about. We're meeting up with today, talking cup, watching them, commiserations, as I say, to the kids in cup finals. And I'm glad it didn't happen to ours yesterday, because Crosby Stewart, some of the kids were crying, they're losing, but they got on with it. They were great kids, you know, and at the end of the day, this is what it's all about, respect. And we want those kids to enjoy their football game. And obviously, you know, it's supposed to be development league, but we still have the trophies. Kids want to play for something. And yeah, the development leagues, but you can't take the passion out of development football, can you? At the end of the day, it's the win at all costs. People are talking about the teams winning, people are putting on their photographs of all the kids. And, you know, we've all grown up with that. You can't take the passion out of football, unfortunately. And this is why I'm so proud, because this one is the team of the season, and that was from the Merseyside Youth Football League, Stacey Savage's league, and I just admire what they've done from all the committee and the referees to award this trophy to our under 8s for all the respect that they've shown on and off the football field and towards their referees. You don't get that without knowing what it is. You know, now rumours fly around everywhere, don't they? And this is the reason why I'm folding Club DXTL, that's Football Club DXTL, because people out there seem to want to make sure, because you're portraying the message of respect and don't cross the line, they want to try and goad you into mistakes, and so they can start shouting and screaming and putting the campaign down, saying, "Look, you're doing a campaign, and you know, look what's happening within your lines on yours," and that didn't happen in 2 years. So unblemished, it's unblemished, and that is what we've done. We've gone the whole season through, don't cross the line, 2 teams respecting the referees, the under 7s and 8s who they are now, and our under 7s. 2 years, and we haven't had a bad thing said about the club, the team and the kids and the parents, and that is a major factor in grassroots football, and I'm proud of that. I've carried that through, and obviously no one can knock us for what's happened over the 2 years. 14 trophies for the under-7s, 8s, and 2 trophies for the under-7s in their first year. And a nice, massive respect award. You know, that is going to stay in the office for many years, I assure you, because it's memories, and I'll always look back, and I'll always remember the kids who have brought that to this office. Done us proud, each and every one of you. What can I say? Thanks very much to all the parents and all the kids who have performed unbelievably through DXTL, and that's where you started your careers. Club DXTL. Long may it continue with Jennings Football Academy, and you go on to pastures new. I know at the end of it, it'll all be forgotten, but I know one thing, the kids will never forget DXTL. And my son won't let them either on the other team. And I won't, because we'll still be around, portraying the message for all the kids. Okay, today was probably an emotional day. Well, it was a very emotional day at Liverpool Football Club with Jurgen, bowing down and walking away from the game for good. I'm not too sure what it is for good, because he may stay back in Germany and might be a swap in the future. The deal will be done. Alonso comes in the future, and Jurgen goes back to his old club. And that's the way it is. It'll be one of those circles. You can just see that, can't you? Anyway, well done to Jurgen. He's opened an Instagram account, and I think he only opened it yesterday because he wanted to keep in touch with the people, and he has 1.5 million followers, including myself. He'll never follow you back. I know that. He'll follow all the players and the clubs, but he wouldn't follow the likes of us. He's probably got someone doing it for him. And I can just imagine the messages that he'll be putting out over the next 12 months anyway. Everyone will be listening to him, and me for one as well. So wish Jurgen Klopp the very best of luck in the future and his new career, whatever that may be. There will be something. I know apparently he's building a villa in Spain. Good luck to him. If there's any free holidays going, Jurgen, just give us a shout. I'll be there, no problem whatsoever. Anyway, yes, a massive thank you to Jurgen Klopp and for what he's done for Liverpool Football Club. You've been an amazing man, I assure you. And the whole of Liverpool, even the Evertonians, I know them, or the majority of Evertonians, will wish him well also. But would it take the atmosphere away in the derbies? I doubt it very much, because we now owe Everton one, don't we? So let's hope next season, 2 games, we can go hell for leather and get them back with our new manager. So it remains to be seen what players are going to be staying there and what players are going to be coming in new. And any breakthroughs, any young kids coming through, we're going to make the grade. I think so. I really do. I believe Liverpool have got some superstars in the ranks awaiting to come through towards the professional game. Yes, they are. The Premier League game. Well, we've got 1.5 minutes left of the show, so don't forget, if you've got any questions about what's happening for next season, about the kids not being able to head the ball, the indirect free kicks instead of throw-ins, I really, you know, all they had to do is make sure on a throw-in, if they did it, the ball has to bounce first. That would have taken everything away. You know, the ball has to bounce first. And the kids have to be at least 5 yards away. It's easier than that. It keeps the game flowing. That's my thoughts. You know, let's think about this. I don't know who's come up with these new rules. I really don't. Football is changing, and what we're hearing is America's been doing this for the last couple of years. Well, where did the football start, please? Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, safety for the kids is the utmost of importance. But let's see what happens throughout the day with kids. How many accidents do those kids have throughout the day? Just think of that one. This is a game of football, contact sport, and it won't be for long because tackles will be taken out next year. Corners, we may do away with them. It may be going to rolling the ball in from throw-ins, from corners. I don't know, and I'm glad I am dropping out of grassroots football because I couldn't really deal with it. What's going to happen on the parks, you're going to see full games, full-blooded games going, and yeah, you'll just see the real football being played once again in your local parks. You watch, you mark my words. Anyway, I want your comments, I want you to get in touch with me. I want to find out what you think about non-heading of the balls. There you go. Enjoy the weather, put your feet up, relax, enjoy everything that's happening through this week. And I think the weather may just change a little bit for the worse next week, but let's make the most of it while we've got it. Thanks very much for tuning in over this weekend. I'm Mal Lee. I'll see you on Friday with our young commentators. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and have a glass of wine or a glass of juice and just relax in the sunshine. We'll see you on Friday. Good night, God bless.